that's a great season. I know you're disappointed. Pennsylvania has great soccer, and being second in the state's a heck of an accomplishment, especially after your season. Congratulations.
I don't think my corner kicks were as good as they could have been because of the snow. I only had one step to do a corner kick, and usually I can make a running start, and that had a little bit to do with it. And if I can remember right, their defenders were just aggressive, and they got the head balls. So we came out more aggressive, and we had more shots, we had more playing time, we had more possession, we had more of everything. It just, we even had the ball on the goal line at one point, and we just couldn't get it in. I don't know if it was meant to be to lose, or I don't know.
We thought with these two great teams that it couldn't be just a 1-0 game. We thought there was definitely going to be more scoring, especially in the first half. I mean, I never thought the game would end with a 1-0 victory. They were good. They played really aggressive, which we were used to, but you know, it was just one of those days, and unfortunately it had to be in the state finals.
Yeah, I think we were very confident because 5 of us had been in the state situation before, so we knew we had the leadership to pull through, but it just, turn of the fate, didn't allow that to happen.
It was now clear what the boys' role would be this day. They would try and bring home a championship, the last chance for McDowell soccer in 1995.
It's all mental. For the next 80 minutes, it's all mental. It's a matter of believing in yourselves and believing in each other. As long as we believe in ourselves and we refuse to lose, we'll win. You wrote that up there 2 weeks ago on the board, and you've done it so far. Refuse to lose and believe in yourselves. Believe in yourselves. You come back against supposedly the top team, supposedly the best team in the state we've already beaten. Now we're just introducing the East team to the brand of soccer that we play. Okay, but we've got to play for 80. Play for each other, play for 80, believe in ourselves, and we're golden. It's that simple. We're golden if we believe in ourselves.
Another big play on the ground, you know?
Possession. It's that simple. Possession first, call communication. The simpler we keep it, the better off we are. Okay?
We're in every tackle
hard. The school already has silver, all right? The school needs a gold now. Now you can officially make history. There's no sports team ever from McDowell to be state champs. Now you can officially make history.
Guys, we're golden.
Come on. In every tackle hard. Let them know we're here. Let them know we're here. We ain't backing down from nothing.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the PIAA championship game between the home team Strathaven and the visiting team here in McDowell.
So the Trojans would put their fate in the hands of goaltender Brian Yoakum, who would come up big early in quarter number 1. With that big save and the momentum that McDowell had gained from it, nobody could ever have imagined what was about to happen next. Senior Peter Luzak's goal on a corner kick from Tucker Fisher less than 3 minutes into the game gave the Panthers a 1-0 lead they would not relinquish on this day. For the second time on this day, a McDowell club would be shut out after scoring 130 goals during the season. McDowell would be held scoreless, while the Panthers would find the net 8 times.
We ran into a machine. I mean, the Strathaven, their program is just incredible. They have one kid on the team playing in Atlanta this summer. All their seniors, to my knowledge, all their seniors that are graduating are going to Division I programs. The game itself, the more I look at it, them scoring the 2 quick goals on us kind of put our backs against the walls, and the kids kind of took the attitude, well, we're happy to be here. We've done it, and I think the kids in the atmosphere in the locker room at halftime and everything was, we've accomplished a lot this season. We're just going to finish this game with our dignity intact and not hurt anybody and not try to make anything go wrong for us.
After a 3-goal burst within a 6-minute span of quarter number 2, it was evident the McDowell Trojans would not be taking home a state title on this day. By halftime, the score had risen to 5-0. The Trojans would play the second half for pride. for the Metro title they had won, for the District 10 title, for the 9 busloads of fans that came to support both the boys and the girls. The second half of play was basically nip and tuck between McDowell and Strathaven. McDowell trying desperately to score at least 1 goal and not be shut out in the state title game, while Strathaven would score 3 more times to make the final 8-0. The last goal coming with 7:20 left in quarter number 4. A stingy, airtight defense is what won this game for Strathaven. And while the Trojans admittedly suffered the worst defeat of any state title contender, they had nothing to be ashamed of.
5, 4, 3, 2. Lead remaining off the field.
I know the feeling isn't the one that you wanted to have, okay? I know that. But you have nothing at all to be ashamed of. You don't have anything to be ashamed of. You made history, okay? It's the first time the same school's ever sent both representatives. To the juniors, we will be back here next year. To the seniors, thank you for a good 4 years, okay? But we know we're a good side, all right? We know we're a good side. We've proven that. We are the best team in the West, okay? So have your heads high all the way home, all right? Have your heads high all the way home. Thank you for an outstanding season. Thank you for an outstanding season. See whoever you have to see, get your stuff. We'll go into the locker room, get changed, chill out. Maybe everybody pitch in for some hair for Aaron, and then we'll get out of here. Take the balls in the bag.
Coach, proud of you, Coach.
Heck of that.
Coach, your comments on the game, please?
Hell of a team. You know, they were ranked in the boys' Umbro polls, one of the top 10 teams in the nation. You know, the only thing I'm disappointed in is that we didn't play as well as we can. We had a hell of a season. We played better than any team in the West. I know for a fact that we'll be back here with my junior class and my JV players as sophomores. We'll be back. I'm not ashamed at all of what we did. The team deserves the victory. And I'm just excited for Erie that we could represent Erie as well as we could. I would have liked to have a better outcome, but unfortunately it doesn't always work that way.
Coach, with so many weapons, I mean, how do you go about stopping the team like this?
I think the biggest thing that hurt us was we started out flat, and we started off just being happy to be here. And by then we were down 2-3 goals, and it was too hard to crawl out of. Those guys, the way they knocked the balls around, I mean, they could probably give Gannon or Merciers to run for their money. Most of their seniors are going on to play Division I, top Division II ball, so you know, nothing at all to be ashamed of.
They just really neutralized the forwards today.
Yeah, you know, our forwards, we scored good goals all season, but you know, when we can't get the ball out of our half of the field, it's kind of hard to try to get it in the back of their net. You know, the East Side's traditionally a very strong side. They play a different brand of soccer at this end of the state. They're fortunate they can play against the teams from Jersey and Delaware a little bit, and the inner city Philly guys, and it helps their caliber. You know, that you can see by the way they play that they played 25 games this season, and every one they had to show up for.
They were amazing, but we were outright the best team in the West, and that was an accomplishment in itself. So we're taking it one step at a time, and hopefully next year they can take it the last step.
They were a fantastic team, and if we played them again, it might have been a little bit better showing, but they were a good team. They had a lot of state players, regional players, and All-Americans on that team.
We would have all loved to have walked off that field with the gold instead of the silver, but for us to be there with the girls, I think in a way if the girls would have won and we had lost, it might have been a little bit more bitter to us, because throughout the playoff system, you know, we would win, then the girls would win, or vice versa, and we were complimenting each other. They know, you know, now, they know 10 years from now, they have absolutely nothing to be ashamed of, and that they, you know, the president's has been said as far as whether the boys program will ever get back there.
So the McDowell soccer teams failed to win the state titles they were after for the entire season, but they did come out a winner. The excitement of the 1995 season created a huge following for McDowell soccer, one that will stay with the sport for years to come. So there you have it, the 1995 season. Both McDowell boys and girls teams suffering defeats in the state championship games. Nonetheless, between the two teams, 46 victories, 329 goals, some impressive accomplishments. To the juniors and sophomores of this year's teams, we wish them the best of luck in securing a state title for McDowell High School in the future. And to the seniors of this year's teams and the coaches, Mary Kay Cerami and Lee Gunther, congratulations on a wonderful season. It won't soon be forgotten.
To see an entire side, the bigger section of Altoona Mansion Park, filled with blue and white, we were getting goosebumps, and you know, I started to get tears in my eyes.
I turn and look, and there's just bus after bus after bus after bus, and I just got this feeling in my heart. It just stopped. I was like, and you just have to stop. You just have to appreciate it. I mean, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. I'll never have that feeling again.
We had just tremendous support from our school and from our parents.
The support was unreal. Having the boys with us, I think, helped, get the school more motivated to, cheer for us.
The send-off, it was amazing. I mean, I just had the chills for about 2 hours. There were all the signs and there were balloons and all the media was there. But I think what was the best was seeing the nine buses of students down there in the stands. That was just amazing. With our fan support, it just showed how proud the school was of our season.
Words can't express it. I mean, it was such a great experience. It gives me chills just thinking about it. But yeah, the fan support, I mean, it was amazing to know that girls and boys soccer had so much support in this community and everything.